This week on Rumble Garanndoll, we get another quiet episode. Although this time, it's actually pretty solid. We get tons of development for Akatsuki. They also try to give Hosamichi some more insight, but it's the same vague speak as usual. The opening for this episode is also really funny. Akatsuki's higher-ups demand that he ramp up efforts in stopping the rebellion. So his super serious for emergencies only idea is to hold a public marathon to build a bridge of friendship. Seeing someone so stoic be this lively and doing something so silly is great. What makes it even funnier is that this was his idea, since he doesn't believe in violence, and to him, this is the best way to build trust. It gets even crazier when the rebels crash this marathon. Rin beating him in the marathon, Yuki distracting him by singing in a truck next to him, and the rebels' mascot leader sprinting to the finish line while exploding. All of this madness just to promote their own event in Akibahara. To top it off, Mimi tells Balzac that this was petty harassment instead of an actual plan. This episode is worth a watch for this opening alone. The rest of the episode, like I said, is much more quiet, which is kind of ironic seeing how the majority of the episode takes place during Akiba Fest, which is basically an outdoors anime convention. I like that they do point out how the general public aren't as afraid as they were before, which I guess can be chalked up to the various minor wins by Hosamichi and co. Akatsuki and Hayate both show up undercover since Akatsuki has been ordered by the higher-ups to discover the truth behind the rebels. They split up and Hayate meets Rin, who saves the former from looking at lewd doujins. The two hang out via montage and seemingly become friends, no doubt leading to a Kira and Athrun-style fight from Gundam Seed. Akatsuki goes to a ramen stall and talks to both Hosamichi and the wisest no-name ramen stall owner in all of anime. The three of them go back and forth on ideals and philosophy for most of the episode. While Hosamichi himself doesn't get too much input, Akatsuki does, and we get to learn a bit more about how he sees things. It's your standard I'm right, you're wrong kind of deal, but the no-name ramen stall owner almost gets a breakthrough with Akatsuki. Unfortunately, Anju, Hosamichi's boss, shows up drunk and makes a mess of the entire situation. It's not much, but we do see from the cold open and a bit here in the ramen stall that Akatsuki does have good intentions. I actually wouldn't mind if he became a good guy. The reveal of people even higher up than him can give the heroes an excuse to forgive him for all the terrible things the true army has done so far. It would make for an interesting dynamic, since it seems like he does like silly things despite being so serious all the time. The last thing I'll say about this episode is the rebels' current plans. They want to break into the exhibition hall where all the contraband stuff is held in. The only problem is that the true army are on the move as well, giving us a cliffhanger for next week. If this show does have 12 episodes for this season, it'll be interesting to see how they decide to wrap things up in only 3 episodes. Hosamichi is still missing his major character development. No one in the true army are that identifiable outside their character designs, and the general idea of ousting the true army from this world seems like something too big to handle in such a short amount of time. The way I see it, the most they'll do is maybe defeat Akatsuki after Hosamichi's character development, hopefully convincing the former to switch sides, and then the cliffhanger being the true army sending another commander to continue the occupation. I guess destroy the garden for good measure too. Anyways, that's it for my review. Thanks for watching as usual. See ya next time. Bye.